Now the resistors are connected in parallel. See this diagram. Here the resistors are connected in parallel to one another, and voltmeter is connected in parallel to these all resistors, and here battery is used. This is plug key, this is ammeter. Okay. See here. Okay. When your resistors are connected in parallel, so here the potential difference V is same or constant. Remember, the potential difference V is same at every resistors or across each resistors. Potential difference V is same, but current I is different. Should remember that this is reverse of series combination. Okay, so in the series combination, voltage actually different across each resistor, current is same, but in parallel combination, the potential difference V is constant but I is different. If you taken the first resistor, so here across this resistor, if you measure the current becomes I1. Okay. Now take the second resistors R2 and measure the current is I2. In the third resistors, across the third resistor the current is I3, but potential difference V is same. Okay. So the total current I can be written as I1 plus I2 plus I3. So current across each or separate resistors. Current across separate resistors is equal to total current across the combination. So we know that Ohm's law is V is equal to I into R. We can write it as I is equal to V by R. Okay. Here R can be written as RP. So RP means here equivalent resistance of the parallel combination. So here RS means equivalent resistance of series combination of resistors. This is equivalent resistance of the parallel combination of the resistors. Okay. So here now applying the Ohm's law to each resistor. Okay, separately we applying the Ohm's law to each resistors. For a first resistors, we can see current is I1. So I1 is the current across the resistors R1, and potential difference V is same. The resistor is R1. Resistance is R1. And second one is I2 V by R2. So third one is I3 V by R3. Okay. So now applying, so this is equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, equation 4. Okay, this is equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. We know that equation 1 is I is equal to V by RP. Okay, just substituting here. So first one is I is equal to V by RP is equal to, so V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Substituting the values. Okay. So here V is constant, the cancelled out. When you take a common V, so we get 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So VE cancelled out. We get 1 by RP is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is the resistance, combination of resistors in parallel. So you can conclude that the reciprocal of, here see that this is the reciprocal, because here the resistance in in the denominator. Okay, so that we may conclude that the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance of a combination of these resistors in parallel is equal to sum of the reciprocals of the individual resistance, because here resistance is in the denominator place, so that we can call it as reciprocal of the equivalent resistance is equal to reciprocal of sum of the reciprocals of the individual resistance. And one more thing here, you should remember that in your homes we see that, or in your anywhere we see that usually we connect all the electrical components in parallel combination. We know that. Why? Because in the series circuit, remember that in series circuit current is same. Current is same throughout the electrical circuit. So this is impracticable to connect an electrical bulb or electrical heater in series, because they need currents of widely different values. They need currents of different values to operate properly. Okay. So another major disadvantage of series circuit is that, so if one component is fails to work, if in the series component, if the bulb is here, if another element, another component is here, if the another bulb is here, if another bulb is here, see that if the circuit is broken here, if the circuit is broken here, so when your circuit is broken, the bulb is off. Okay, the this bulb is not work. So when this bulb is glow off and all the bulbs are switched off or glow off. Okay, all the bulbs are off. So in the series combination, if the circuit is broken out, so this bulb is fails to work and other bulbs also fails to work. Okay. So for example, if we used fair lights to decorate buildings on festivals or marriage celebration, you see that if the one bulb is dead, the electrician spending a lot of time in a trouble locating and replacing that dead bulb. Okay, so he has to test it to find which has fused or which has off, which has gone. Okay, so because of that reason, in our homes or in any electrical circuits, we use parallel circuit devices. Okay, parallel circuit devices, because in parallel circuit combinations, resistance is very low or resistance is different and requires different current to operate properly. So in parallel combinations, here the resistance, the total resistance in a circuit is decreases, and this is useful in electrical circuits, because as a different in a parallel combination, the circuit has different resistance and requires different current to operate properly. Okay, remember that.